On behalf of our entire Killer Whale training team, we'd like to welcome you to Orca Encounter. Being a part of SeaWorld's mission is more than just a job. We're proud of the work that we do, and we're excited to share with you the ways that we care for, teach, learn from, and develop relationships with our whales. Now more than ever, we're excited to share what we've learned and our relationships with all of you. SeaWorld proudly presents Orca Encounter.
Our world has one interconnected ocean. A vast, fluid space critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the ocean's beauty than the killer whale.
They live in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the Pacific and beyond.
The killer whale story is the ocean story, and it's one we all share.
We are one world, united by our ocean.
helped her keep her whales active and engaged. Silly girl. You know, SeaWorld's killer whales have inspired generations to care about her natural world. We're excited to share their story with all of you.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's food web. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high-flying and powerful.
Today we're going to see all of that and much more. These and other behaviors provide an environment that's full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or you step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Throughout today's presentation, you're going to see the whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors strengthen their social bonds and allow them to problem solve as a team. This is just another adaptation that makes the ocean's top predator. Another scientific name is Orca. Their common name, killer whale. But here at SeaWorld, our 5 killer whales have their own individual names and definitely personalities. As we talked about, you just met some of our females, Katina, Milani, and Malia. Coming out right now, these are 2 males, True and Makayo. Makayo's 10 years old, True is 15. Makayo's weighing around 4,500 pounds, and True is weighing over 6,500 pounds. Now, Makayo is actually the offspring of our matriarch, Katina. Katina has had 7 calves under our care, and guess what? She's 44 years old. Yeah, it takes a long time to develop relationships and start interacting with these animals. But once we've developed a trust, that's not only between the whales to the trainers, but the trainers to the whales, we've learned a lot about them. Over the years, we've been able to see how that relationship develops. And once we have that trust, we can start training some amazing behaviors. Now, the first behaviors we train are called husbandry, or healthcare behaviors. So right now, Morgan and Lisa have asked Makayo and True to present their tail flukes. Now this is a husbandry or healthcare behavior that allows our veterinarians to go ahead and collect a blood sample. So if I was a veterinarian, I came over to where Morgan is, she would actually point out right on those tail flukes where that blood vein is. Now once we collect that blood, we're able to take it to a lab that we have right here on site. Within a couple hours, we have each of the whales' own diagnostic levels. Now we do this proactively, so that once a month, the whales get an entire physical from tip to tail. So you go to the doctor once a year. Our killer whales get 12 physicals every single year. Now we're going to do a different husbandry behavior every other week. We're going to need to get the weight of our whales. It's a very simple behavior. In fact, we're going to demonstrate it right here for you. All we need the whales to do is slide on up. Great job, boys. Now you can clearly see the size difference between Makayo and Trua. But if you look at them, do you see how their head and their tails are still in the water? That would be like you or I stepping onto the scale with just 1 foot. So to fix that, our trainers simply have to ask them to lift their heads and their tails. And just like that, we're able to make sure that our younger whales are growing and our older whales are maintaining a healthy weight. Now, SeaWorld's research and observation of the killer whales in our care has shed light onto many of the mysteries surrounding these amazing animals. For example, we now know that the gestation or the pregnancy of a killer whale is 17 months. That information would be impossible to gain out in the wild. Other information can only be obtained through field observation. So in those cases, SeaWorld teams up with our partners, like the Norwegian Orca survey or NOAA, to further our knowledge. Killer whales are powerful animals, but perhaps their power is best seen when they hunt.
Killer whales stand apart. They have no natural predators, and just about any other ocean animal can be their dinner. Depending on where they live and their chosen prey, they've developed
cichlids or seals from ice cliffs. Most importantly, they cooperate, communicate, and coordinate as a team. Here's footage of killer whales corralling a school of herring. A whale dips in and feeds, while the other whales keep the fish together with swipes of their tail fins.
So, killer whales create waves to hunt, and they use their tail flips to stop their prey. You're about to get a demonstration. For our whales, it's a fun activity session. But for you, it means it's time to get wet. Unfortunately, things like overfishing, pollution, and other factors are having a negative impact on our killer whale populations.
Killer whales are impressive animals, and it's pretty obvious why they're the top predator in the ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right?
Killer whales depend on a plentiful food source and a clean environment. They're completely dominant, yet completely dependent.
When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean.
Their future depends on you.
Through your actions.
Through the choices we all make.
We hold the future of killer whales and the oceans in our hands.
Killer whales continue to surprise and amaze us. They're the perfect ambassador of the ocean, limitless, connected, powerful, but still vulnerable.
The challenges that we face can seem insurmountable.
Don't give up. Be inspired.
We can make a difference. The ocean needs our help, and that seems overwhelming, but together we can make it happen.
There's so much to learn.
So much to protect. So much to explore. The killer whale story is still being written, and there are simple things we all can do to make a difference.
All it takes is one choice.
One positive act. One ripple that can grow and grow.
And change the world.
Together, we've got this.
What's up guys, it's Ben from Theme Park Groupie. Thanks for watching our video of Orca Encounter at SeaWorld. This is such an awesome show. It's huge, the tricks are huge, the sights are huge. Everything about the show is just huge and super entertaining. If you guys did like this video, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching Theme Park Groupie.